This is a weekly reading for Scorpio. So first of all, a good shuffle. Please don't forget to like the video. It really does help the channel to grow. And don't forget, everything's connected at the end of the day. I'll also be mentioning like letters, names, numbers. If anything relates to you or you can resonate with anything, then do leave a comment. It helps me to improve my videos. So it's a win-win situation. Right, let's have a look at what's going on. Okay, I do sense that things are very unsettled for you at the moment. Okay, there could be some problems here around a money or a work situation. It's like you're trying to get some stuff sorted out, but there's a lot of distractions here. You're not getting it sorted out. That's what I get here. You keep putting something off. I keep getting the name George or the letter G here for connections. So that could be someone who's passed or someone on the earth plane, or a name to look out for. I do sense this masculine energy around you. It could be male or female, but just someone who's very unstable, I would say, or they're having problems with money or a work situation. They could also be very cold towards you, very distant towards you. And it's like they're really under your skin. They really are affecting you. That's what I get here. Yeah, very much confirmation. It's things are like unstructured. It's like you're trying to do too many things at the same time here. There's no kind of sort of pattern. There's no structure. It's like you start something and then you kind of sort of give in too soon here. I do sense this negative toxic influence around the whole situation, but I'm seeing also a lot of like obstacles getting in the way. I keep getting given the number 5 here for connections, which could be around a birthday or a door number, or 5 is of some significance to you. I do sense that something finished recently, something come to an end here. I mean, if you look at the card, it's got this body, it's got 10 swords pierced in it. Okay, there's no going back. It's dead and buried, and you've come to realize that, or you're coming to realize that. You know, it's like this transitional period. Things are difficult for you at the moment. That's very apparent. But don't forget, the darkest hour is just before the dawn. Okay, or like an elastic band, you pull it back, you let go, and then it projects itself forward better. So looking forward over the next 4 weeks, you know, notice you hold a big pentacle. There's one on your head and there's one under each foot. It's like you take back control of a situation here. Things become more structured for you. It becomes part of you. So it's like you start to do some new things or some new projects, but you stick with it. You stick with it. It becomes a habit. Yeah, it becomes part of you. Yeah, and once it becomes part of you, once it becomes a habit, then it's very difficult to let go of, which is a positive thing. It's like positive habits. It's very much like these negative habits you had, or these negative experiences. They kept repeating, but once you break free, then they no longer bother you. Things change. It's like the momentum changes from being negative to positive here for you. It is this difficult period. Okay, there is this like inner conflict. You are being pulled one way and then the other here. Okay, so it could well be that your heart wants to stay, your mind wants to let go. But things come to a point. So when it comes to a point, it's like your heart comes to realize there's no going back. Your mind already knows, okay? So when it reaches a point, it's like your heart and your mind working together, and then you just drive yourself forward. And at that point is this victory wreath. So very much confirmation here. Within 1 month, you're letting go of something here. You know, it's finished, it's dead and buried, there's no going back. So part of you knows that, but as I've just said, there's another part of you which needs to work through it, okay? And that's what's happening here. It's like something's coming down within yourself. And I just see that as being blocks. So I just sense this to be a positive thing. It's like you're just working through these blocks. It's a bit like you've got a rock. You keep chipping away, bits keep dropping off. Right at the center is shown to be this diamond. Advice is to step back, take some time out, you know, see things from a different perspective, because don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes as well. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You have a choice to make. Okay, it's very much this energy of should I stay or should I go? Feeling damned if you do, damned if you don't. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I do see like this middle road here. Yeah, so you do have a choice, but there's a sense of taking the middle road. That's what I get. And what I'm being given is you walking away from a situation allows what's yours to come in. It's like your heart and your mind work together, you walk away, and then things start coming towards you. But it's like you take back your power and you can actually choose. So you don't have to accept what comes towards you, but you kind of put yourself into this position of power. You're more in touch with your inner god or your inner goddess here. I do feel strongly this to be around a love situation here as well. So it could well be someone's been taking you for granted. Something come to an end here. Yeah, things can never be the same again, but things can be better than what they were. I mean, you fear that things are going to repeat, but quite clearly from the reading, things have changed completely. You know, so much has come out of the woodwork. Could well be a whole can of worms was opened, okay? I mean, look, shows you dressed in rags, walking next to someone on crutches. But what I feel here is you're going to put on your glad rags. You're going to walk away from that situation. And the moment you do that, or this other personal situation realizes, those crutches get thrown up in the air and comes towards you. And then you can choose. You take back your power. You can choose yes or no. I do sense the universe, the spiritual plane has your back. You're being watched over. I keep getting the name Peter as well. The name P, sorry, the letter P. And also the numbers 8 and 11 are given to me as well. You have been doing a lot of overthinking. Too much overthinking. 99% of what you fear doesn't actually come true. And then the 1% you can't do anything about. So why worry in the first place, okay? But I do sense here that you're going to start looking on the outside. You're going to start to make things happen. And I do sense you getting more in your life in the coming days and months. You're going to get more of what you've been asking the universe for. So if any of this made sense, like the letters or the names or the situation, then please do comment. And don't forget to like and to share. And there's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.